2025, Gemini. So upon closer inspection, you got a very intense reading, Gemini. The first card that shows up for you in the past position is the Ten of Cups. Now, for some of you, this could have signified that in March, April, you had a lot of love, a lot of abundance, a lot of beautiful, beautiful energy within your family dynamic or within the people that are closest to you in the last 2 months, okay? For those of you in marriages or love relationships, you might have refelt your soulmate connection, with that other person. I feel like you might have rekindled that soulmate connection and remembered a lot of the things that you needed to in order to see beyond some of the upheavals that could have happened. In the middle of your spread, you got Temperance and Knight of Cups reversed. Temperance covering Knight of Cups reversed. This tells me that you are going to be the moderator of your situation this month. In some situations, you are going to be the peacemaker. You are going to be the one to bring it back to balance. You are also going to show the patience that is necessary to help alleviate anything that might arise. But you can't be your best under the influence of excess. So be careful of any type of excesses or substances that might pull you away and into the moon reversed, which is crowning your entire situation. The moon reversed is showing me illusions. It's being up in the mind too much. It's being even on the verge of madness for some people. So be very careful that anything that you indulge in this month is not to excess, because it's very easy to get caught up in the moon reversed. So I warn you about the moon card because in your hopes and fears section, you got the devil. And don't be scared. The devil represents excesses and temptation. So could be some sort of temptation for you, some sort of, you might be afraid of the temptation that only you know about. Some of you are confronting your darkest shadows this month. For some of you, your darkest shadows won't be to substances. It will actually be to codependency and a need to recognize where others end and you begin. So one of the questions that comes up is, what are the negative patterns that you need to break from or set boundaries with? For others who are dealing with a financial or career situation, there could be fears about not being able to do the right thing, or a fear of being trapped in a situation that doesn't align with your core values. So that's what that's saying. So underlying your entire spread, you got the Two of Cups reversed. Two of Cups reversed tells me that you or your partner or the person you're married to, it shows me that you or the other person gave up something or more than one thing for the other person to feel safe and secure. And it's making the other person feel stifled. They feel like they can't breathe. Or this could be you, feeling like you can't breathe. Feeling like you can't grow. In your you position, I pulled the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is grieving something, okay? He is, or she is feeling very disheartened, feeling a sense of loss, feeling like there's no way out of a situation. But what you have to remember is that some of the cups, all of the cups here were overturned, but here, the cups are still standing up. And although this is reversed, there's still an opportunity of new beginnings within this situation. So even if you are going through an upheaval, even if you are going through some sort of transformation, it's important that you remember and know that you are about to step into a total new beginning, a totally new sense of perception, because everything has changed after this month. I feel like there's a lot of changes. And the Death card that we spoke of earlier, reversed, is completely about transformation, is completely about an entire new cycle. So in a lot of ways, the Death card can be a good thing, but you just might not see it now. What you see right now is the pain. In your family position, you got the Empress reversed. The Empress reversed, what I'm feeling here is that someone is retreating or holding back what they want to say. That's just intuitively what I get from this card, is that someone is holding back their truth. Someone is holding back wanting to tell you something. But you know what? If someone doesn't want to speak their truth or tell you something, it's not your call to make. Once again, you have to go back to balance. You can't make someone do what they don't want to do. In the near future position, your gift this month, Gemini, you do have a gift this month. Your gift is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, you can see he's juggling, all right? He's juggling his situation. He's juggling finances. He's juggling relationship. He's doing it effortlessly. And with you, it's not going to be effortless, I don't think. But there is an air of sensitivity in this card. I feel like you're bringing compassion to the table. You're bringing sensitivity to the table. And it is through your sensitivity and compassion that you're able to have patience and listen. Do what it is you need to do to make things the best that they can be. But sometimes things don't work out the way we plan. And unfortunately, from this reading, I feel like there is going to be some sort of really hard decisions going on. Some really deep discussions. And for those of you in business, those of you in career or finances looking to talk about that, there is also discussion going on and a possibility that you feel like your creativity is not being used in your job. So if your creativity is being stifled and you're not able to use it, what are the other opportunities available to you? What other things can you do or can you find that will make you the most happy? So that's also something to think about for some of you. Those of you that are in school, be careful that you don't get caught in the cycles of the mind, right? Be careful that you're using grounding techniques. Those of you that know grounding, know how to ground the root chakra. It's important that you ground yourself this month and try to stay out of your mind, because being too much in your head can give you a lot of anxiety. And that could also, for some people, the moon reversed can also represent, thinking of some darker past circumstances. And it's important that if that's the case, you're talking to somebody and you're getting it out. It's important that for one or two of you that are going through what I'm thinking of, that you go into therapy and you talk it out, let them know what you're going through. Don't keep it inside, because the more you keep it inside, the more it can fester and can lead to you making the wrong decisions. So instead of doing that, make the decision that's going to help you. There's an overwhelming amount of change going on for Geminis this month. I'm hearing moving. Some of you might even be thinking about moving or talking about moving. And there's the possibility of separation from certain family members. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing deadline for some of you. So I feel like there's a deadline that you have to finish something by. And it's important that you get that done and try to stay out of your head this month. Focus. Shift your focus towards your creativity and your ability to really accomplish the things that you want. Because so many of you Geminis are so talented, and you can definitely use those talents to your advantage. I hope that was helpful, and I will be praying for you guys. Any of the signs that are going through tremendous things, I pray for. So Gemini, that is your reading for May. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you in June.